Hello. Hope everybody's doing well today. Hello, Sphinx in chat. How much do you hate me? Also, why is the bar at the bottom not popping up? Give me a second. Why is that so fucking loud? Is that a attorney? Yes. Wait, why is none of my shit working? Give me a second. I'm gonna do a refresh here. Can somebody type something in chat quickly? Alright. Event bar. Oh, okay. I guess that refreshed it. Not popping up. Okay. Oops. What the fuck? Everything was good beforehand. Okay. Okay, so chat at least works. Somebody yell in chat if the bar at the bottom starts popping stuff up. Anyways, how's it going, any expert? Also, Sphinx, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you fucking hate me for earlier? Alright. On to the third case of, I don't know. That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts. It wasn't me. I swear it wasn't me. The evidence and testimony we have seen and heard are conclusive. The victim was alone at his table when he drank it from that poisoned cup of coffee. No, you're wrong. I know what I saw. I saw... I saw someone else there. A man. He's the real killer. Why wouldn't anyone believe me? Well, I'd say that pretty much wraps up this case up, wouldn't you? Mr. Wright? This court finds the defendant. This court is adjourned. Huh. Start of the new year always makes me feel like I can take on the world. I bet it does, Maya. So I've decided that a resolution should be Zvari, take on the world. I really hope Zvari is not like a common thing for the rest of the game. What do you think? Sure, whatever, Maya, but I think maybe you've had more than enough mistletoe cake. That's a thing? I asked earlier, but I'm not sure if you heard me, Sphinx. How much do you hate me for earlier? Sorry. Yes? Oh, okay. It was funny. You said text files, and to me that's like the easiest fucking file. I know nothing about Python programming, to be honest with you, though. I just thought it was really fucking funny that it was like, oh, I can make a text file easy and fuck with you. Never. You've got to eat a lot of cake during New Year's. It's practically a tradition. Like watching the fireworks on TV or playing a board game. Hey, pal. Anyways, besides TXT files, how have you been doing? No matter how much you try, asshole, no more treats. You've had too many today. Okay, fine, you can drink from my water then. Regular text file is just a mild pain in the ass because it's usually a decently formatted unless I'm using them. Oh. Planning on getting a haircut tomorrow? That'll help reduce your temperature. Elohim, can you get off the remote? He has to stick his whole head into my water glass in order to drink some. Whatever. Detective Gumshoe. Happy New Year, Detective. Oh, likewise. Now listen up, right? I wanna use another fruitful year of lawyer-police cooperation. Yeah, me too. Alright, pal, you've got some explaining too. Have you got a holiday present for me, Detective? A what? Well, here, have this. It's really nothing much, but... Hey, thanks. Don't tell me he gave her a gun. Look, pal, we need to have a talk. Take a seat. Hey, what about Pearly? You haven't forgotten her present, have you? No, I mean, yes. I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose? Mem Christmas. Oh, that reminds me. We have to have our tree drawing soon. Our non-denominational tree decorating. Are you excited for that this year, Sphinx? Well, I'm probably going to be doing it on a weekend so that everybody is usually available. But yeah. No, I mean, yes, I mean, no. Are you doing this on purpose? I guess I'm busted. How did you like my first practical joke of the year? Very funny, pal. Now let's see how funny you think this is when I show you this. What is it? A magazine? Hey, I want to see. Deadly poisoning brings guilty verdict. Defense attorney Wright trounced. Trounced? Let me see that. The defense attorney gave an almost childishly amateur performance yesterday. What the heck is this? It's a report, pal. About you. Listen to this. Mr. Rice must take full responsibility for the ruling in this case. Well, and don't tell me you don't remember anything about it. But I don't remember anything about it. When is that issue from anyway? December of last year, which makes it last month's. Why they should talk to my man? I don't know. How's it going, Gumbo? Which makes it old news, you mean? I wasn't involved in a poisoning case in December. So what do you think this is all about, Nick? If it wasn't you, pal, then that leaves only one possibility. No, wait, you don't mean... A phony Nick? This must be Gumshoe's idea of a joke. Guess he's starting off the year with one, too. Finally released the finals as in the game? Or are you actually going back to school, Gumbo? Education's important. If you are being educated, I want you to be honest with us. So, what are you going to do about it, pal? What do you mean, what am I going to do about it? Well, it's your fault the judge found the defendant guilty in this case. My fault? How do you figure that? How's it going, Cheeto? Because the Phoenix Wright is super famous now. Well, maybe only sort of. Yeah, see what happens when you hotshots start getting too full of yourselves? But I didn't do anything wrong. At least not that I can remember. Better make this right, pal. Now. I mean, it's taking the case back to court. Got it? Sounds like we've got a first case of the new year. Let's tackle it with gusto. Oh no, the judge already issued a guilty verdict once in this case. It's not going to be easy to get it overturned. I guess that New Year's resolution is going to have to wait until next year. So you're taking the case, right? Good. I'm going to head over to the courthouse then. After that, I'll go back to the precinct. Drop by if you need something, okay? I guess people are starting to know the name Phoenix Wright. The client entrusted a case to me based on my reputation. I guess I am kind of responsible. Why would someone want to impersonate me? What sort of a guy would do that? This is so nerve-wracking, waiting to meet our new client. I wonder just what kind of person you tricked and got found guilty. Keep it down, Maya. That kind of talk could ruin me. Ah! How could you, Mr. Wright? How could you do this to me? They put me in solitary. I haven't been able to stop crying. Aren't you... Yes, I am. I am totally and utterly let down. Are you... Don't pretend you don't know me. It's me, Maggie, remember? Maggie Bird. Maggie Bird. Ah. Maggie Bird, she's a policewoman I defended that one time. She was accused of murdering her lover. He was a cop, too. What are you doing in here? Didn't I get you a quit? Oh sure, very funny. After that fifth-rate defense job, you come in here and start making jokes? Better hurry up and tell her what happened, Nick. Oh, I see. So that's where we stand right now. I'm sorry you've been caught up in another murder. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. I vaguely remember her saying that exact same thing last time. But I don't mind. What's one more disaster in my life? Same. At least now the real Mr. Wright is here with me. I won't let the world keep me down, sir. So how come you're dressed like that, Maggie? Last year you looked so sharp in that police uniform. Huh. I was fired after that incident last year. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay. I don't mind one bit. I enjoyed being on the force, but I think it was time for me to move on. So what do you do now? In the second act of The Life of Maggie Bird, I'm playing the role of a waitress. Waitress? Yes, in a French restaurant. It's a small place, but it's quite fashionable. My charming smile and shapely figure came through for me. And the owner, Mr. Armstrong, hired me right straight away, sir. And you got to this mess straight away, right? Yeah, you could put it that way. All mess started on the 3rd of last month. And it happened at Tribulations. Tribulations. Yes, it's a restaurant where good service and a friendly smile are always included. There are 2 men at the table, both drinking coffee. And then... one of the men slipped some poison into the victim's cup. The victim just took 1 sip and was gasping for air. I was so shocked I passed out. Hey, hold on there, Maggie. What? You keep calling the guy the victim. Did you know who the guy who was killed? Not at all. I never even seen the guy before. No. She wouldn't have a motive to kill him then, I guess. And the other man, the killer, you saw him, right? Of course, a good waitress must be attentive to the clientele. So you saw the killer, but you were found guilty of the crime anyway? How come? Excuse me. Oh boy. Oh, that didn't taste good. Guess the answer to my question is my phony. Anyway, she saw the killer. Better see if I can get a description of the guy. So if you saw the murderer, why were you still convicted? Because no one else saw. Saw what? The other man. The one who put the poison in the victim's coffee. Everyone testified that way. Mr. Armstrong, the customer, everyone. The victim was sitting alone at his table the whole time. But how's that possible? I don't know, but nobody, not one person, would believe me, sir. Even Phoenix Wright, my one last hope for a fair trial, failed me. Who the fuck is Mr. Armstrong? It's Senator Armstrong. What a pathetic defense. My granny could have done a better job. Look, that wasn't me, okay? And then, they found something a bit incriminating in my apron pocket. What? Small bottle of poison. What? Poison, it was in your pocket? Well, I passed out when the victim collapsed. The killer must have slipped the poison into my pocket when I was unconscious. A nanomachine Sunday hard in response to overwhelming evidence. I like that. No one else saw this other guy. No, sir, that's what everyone said. I don't see how they could have missed him. I was the one who took the coffee to the 2 men. Oh? And what was your impression of them? Well, when I first saw them, I kind of thought they might be in the music industry. In music? How come? Well, one of them had some sort of earpiece, and an emo musician's look about him. There was a sample CD on the table, sir. An earpiece and a sample CD, huh? Did you get a look at the CD at all? CD's nuts. Ah, shit, Gubbo, at the same time. It had a band's name written on it. I think it was MC something. They must have been preparing for their debut, I guess. It was a band CD. Maybe a promo disc? Maybe it was MC Screwdriver. Get serious, Maya. Would you buy the CD of a group named that? What's the name of that group again? MC Hacksaw? No, MC... Yeah, what about the killer? What else? What did he look like? Well, I don't really remember. Only that I was a young man. Well built like the victim, really. MC Donalds. It's been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh? Ew, that fucking thing got a counterpart? Yeah. Been ages since we came down to the precinct, huh, Nick? Looks like Gumshoe isn't around. He got so easy, leaving everyone else to do the work. No, he's out there somewhere. My bet is on the courthouse. He's probably trying to arrange the retrial of this case. Guess that means we should go to the detention center and chat with our killer, huh? After being convicted without a fair trial, I'm not sure the killer is the right label. Okay, so what am I supposed to do there then? Oh yeah, I need to ask you about this. Hey, this article's about my case. Can you tell me anything about the guy who was pretending to be me? Yes, sir. It was the morning after I'd been arrested. I met you in the visitor's room here. You were wearing one of your super sharp suits. Me? Yes, you, Mr. Wright. Hey, Maggie. Was my evil double I am there too? No, I don't remember a phony you, Maya. Aw, it would have been so cool. And then you got really worked up and passionate. I'm gonna get you cleared of this crime, you said. Okay, I get the picture. But you met me in person before. So how come you didn't realize that guy wasn't the real me? I guess looking back now, it was a little strange. Only a little? Okay, so you were a bit taller than normal, and you looked a bit shady. And your voice was a bit weird. And you had this kind of funny accent, and... So the guy was nothing like me then. But he had your spiky hair and blue suit. Is that all it takes for someone to imitate me? How about everyone else in the courtroom, like the judge and the observers? Didn't they realize he was an imposter? Everyone had these big question marks on their faces. But it seemed no one wanted to say anything, sir. This case just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Mr. Wright, do you think it's possible to get a retrial? Probably. The court ruled in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. So we should be able to get a retrial. Mr. Wright? Do you think we'll win next time, sir? My life has been a full-course meal of bad luck complete with defeat for dessert. Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster. I even landed a phony lawyer when I had the misfortune of being accused of murder. But I will survive, because Maggie Bird always lives to fight another day. One day I'll find it. Just you wait and see, sir. I'll find that one single moment of good luck. I fucking... Why you should keep reversing fucking names? Zen... F? Zen Eve? Okay, that would be Phoenix. He's really gonna pay for this. What are you staring at me like that for? But Maya's right. Whoever it is that thought it would be a good idea, or... Holy shit, my brain. Whoever it is that thought it was a good idea to use my name, Get an innocent girl convicted of murder had better watch out. We'll find him, don't you worry. We'll get Reverse Phoenix for you. Oh, thank you. Oh, I'll tell you where Tribien is then. Right. The restaurant where the murder took place. Yes, sir. When you go, please tell Mr. Armstrong I said hi. You're all right, Nick. Let's go and check out this restaurant and its food. Holy shit, this place is gaudy as fuck. Wow, look at this place. Look, more like smell. What is with the suffocating scent of flowers in here? And again, girls like that kind of thing, right? Actually, I'm not all that into it. No one's coming to seat us. Maybe there's no one here. Don't be silly, Maya. This is a restaurant, and it's open for business. Hello, anyone here? I don't believe it. There really isn't anyone here. Perfect. Let's get intrusive. If there's no one here, we can take anything we want. Yeah, I suppose we can. Wow, she is a terrible fucking influence on Phoenix. It's a rack full of fashion magazines, and they're all in French. Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic sometime, huh, Maya? Yeah, I guess I could. I'm always in my acolyte clothes, aren't I? It'd be fun to wear normal clothes every now and then. There's something stuffed in behind the rack. Looks like a sports paper to me. And look at this. Someone scribbled a little doodle in one of the pages. MC Bomber and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. $100,000 maybe? I wonder what MC Bomber is supposed to be. This paper, it's from December 3rd. This paper is from the day of the poisoning. What? Paper from the day of the murder. This has got to be a clue. I should see if I can find out some more about this paper. Look at all the trinkets tucked away in here. I bet Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Let's see. Bouquet of flowers, some potpourri, and look, fine bone china cups. I never knew you were so cultured. Come on, Maya. This is common knowledge. Any Joe Schmo knows this much. Chat, do you know that much? Look, it's one of those magical boxes that spit out money. You know, you're the only person who would ever describe a cash register in that way. It's the restaurant's front entrance. There's a sign hanging on the door written in French. Probably says open or closed. Be one or the other, but I don't know which one since I don't know Jacques about French. Ace Attorney stream I get to watch? Hell yeah, newbie, how's it going? Now you get to watch me be frustrated. In live TV. But can you... Chat, am I having... like, sound issues, or is it just newbie? See what to me? Alright, thanks, bud. Just newbie? Alright. Fix it? Okie doke. How's it going, newbie? Wow, it's a beautiful winter wonderland out there. Really cool. I love snow. Let me see. Huh? It's not white. It's not even snowing. Got you. I was only kidding, Maya. Nick. There are lies that are okay to tell and lies that definitely aren't. All they did was tell an itty-bitty white lie about non-existent white snow. Couldn't be better? Hell yeah. I'm guessing he had a new D. I got a new art of my furry OC today. Nice. How's it looking? To your exact specifications? This table is set nicely. It just needs a customer. What do you think this flower is, Nick? Let's see. Well, it doesn't look like a tulip. It's not a sunflower, I don't think. Oh, even I could have told you that. Let me throw it into the art channel. Okie doke. Well, those are the only kinds of flowers I know. Dagnabbit, I'm a lawyer, not a botanist. This restaurant has partitions that separate the tables. When you're seated at a table, you can only see the tables to your right or left. Sent? Okay, let me check it. Nice. Looks pretty good. It's dark? Killer whale? Cat shark hybrid. Oh, interesting. That newbie. We call that a catfish. Stop catfishing people. This must be the table where the murder occurred. I guess so, with all this police tape all around it. That stain must be from the poisoned coffee. Don't go look in the tablecloth, okay, Maya? Don't go look in the fucking tablecloth. Why would I lick it? I'm not a cat, you know. And why can I picture you doing just that? This case has to be the second least favorite case. Wow, which game has the first one? The first, or the worst? Oh, a sports paper. My least favorite is the first case in Spirit of Justice. Okay. Let's see. Did Guts and Braun manage to defend his heavyweight title? Sorry, Maggie, that paper's actually a month old. It's from the day of the murder. And Goodson got knocked out yesterday, I'm afraid. Oh no. I actually made a tier list of all the cases. Well, don't share it just yet. Let me get at least most of the way through Dual Destinies before I start posting shit. Out of curiosity, which case is your favorite? House paper in the magazine rack at Tribulations. Really? That's strange. Tribulations doesn't get newspapers. Mr. Armstrong says he's not really fond of them. Then maybe one of the customers left it behind? Anyway, what I want you to take a look at is the scribble here. Ah, that's it, sir. MC Bomber. That was the name of the that was written on the CD. Just as I thought. It's probably the last case in trouble. Oh, okay. Well, let's see how that goes then. Guess it wasn't MC Screwdriver after all, huh? So $100,000 must be a down payment for a record deal, right? If someone gave me $100,000, I'd sing for sure. I would too, but everybody's ears would fucking bleed. The Master of Karain or the Spirit Song or even Maya's theme. Okay, Maya. So the sample CD was on the victim's table. That means this newspaper may have belonged to the victim. You're right. The victim left this behind on the day of the murder, huh? I think we'd better step up the investigation. Don't you, Nick? This must be the chief of the detectives here. He's glued to his computer screen. What? Master Mask turned up at the bank. What's he doing? Hands up, you scalawags. You're under arrest. Hey, that's our job. Looks like Ron Delight's opted for a new career. Quit surfing the net, Chief. Sorry, I was just, things feel pretty tense in here. I thought the last case of JFA was fucked, emotional and chaotic. The last case in TNT is more extreme in every regard. I would assume that every final case from here until Spirit of Justice is more and more fucked. Because to be honest, Pris gifted me the game of the old themed what the fuck's it called? The Ace Attorney Chronicles or something like that. Like I don't want to play that until after I completely go through the modern era first. Hey, that's the police mascot, isn't it? It's so cute. That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it, and now it's the national symbol of the police force. So what's with the pink one? It's new, right? She's not an it, Nick. She's a she, right, Chief? Yep. Meet the pink badger. So one's called blue, and the other one's called pink. But they're both called Badger? You got it. They're married. Mr. and Mrs. Badger seem to be cuffed together, Chief. You got it. That's marriage for you. Marriage. Fucking boomer humor. Whoa. Mascot that's deeper than the deepest of deep oceans. After the last case in TNT, you get the second most fucked and emotional out of them. Okay. Out of curiosity, how many trials are in TNT? Tribulations. I apologize to everybody from France and everybody from Quebec. You're in case 3 of 5? Shit, I have a long way to go. Oh la la, bonjour. Welcome to La Tribulations. Oh, hello? What happened to Maya? She's frozen stiff. You don't have to apologize to Quebec. I'd rather not hurt feelings. I botch enough languages as is. I don't like anybody to be hurt. Oh Christ. It's French gumbo. I don't know why I thought that. Bienvenue. Welcome to my petit restaurant. Huh? B Avenue. Oh no, my petit tulip. Huh? Me? Look at his face. Like a kitten rejected by its own mother. You are fatigued, no? No, I know, but I'd rather like pre-apologize. Like I mean no ill intent behind it. Is what I'm trying to say. Allure, you need this. An aromatic bath oil. Oh, I'm gonna fucking botch this. Mélange of La Neroli and La Rose. My personal recommendation. I've actually not seen TNT remake, and goddamn, this guy looks even more jacked than he did in the original. Oh shit. You think I need what? Oui. Just add a couple of drops of this mixture to the bath water and voila. It will soothe your body and your mind. It's simply fantastique. This is what Gumbo would be if they were born in France? Probably. It's Gumbo Armstrong. Really? And for le monsieur? Who, me? Look at that face, like a puppy rejected by life itself. You're fatigued, no? For you, monsieur, I recommend this. Oil of bergamot, and a hint of... oui. Did he just fucking piss in the bottle? Ah, never mind. Gumbo, to be honest, you do that in England anyways. Problem is the currents just brought you back. that's actually a funny thought. Gumbo running and jumping off the pier only to get washed back up on the same beach. This guy is trying to sell us MLM essential oils, basically. I will add La Peppermint and La Clary Sage for a fragrance exceptional. What was that show where the guy just walked into the ocean? I'm pretty sure that's the story of Moses. Except he parted it first. Such an invigorating recipe that will bring out your delicious beauty, monsieur. My beauty? Lord, if you'll be seated, I will bring you the special menu of the day. Actually, we're not here to eat. We're lawyers. My bien, sir. I know this already, monsieur. You're the Phoenix Wright, no? Yes, you know me? My, oui. I never forget a man who flirts with me. Especially in court. Oh, no. Guess he was cross-examined by a mysterious... She's really gotta stop saying that. Just reverse Phoenix Wright. Looks like everyone who knows everything to do with this case knows who I am already. I wonder what sort of impression Reverse Phoenix has been leaving on people, don't you? Did an Australian Prime Minister do that? What, walk into the ocean? No, but I say this to all of my... Well, I haven't said it to Marine yet. But there was an Australian Prime Minister who fucking shit his pants in McDonald's. If we see a Marine in chat, somebody remind me to ask that question. If they had a prime minister that shit themselves in as they say, a Macca's. Go for someone vanish? I mean, that sounds like a lot of things. Allow me to introduce myself to you again. I am Jean Armstrong. Enchanté. Neighbours is an Australian soap opera, though? So what does très bien mean? I know très, that means 3, right? No. Très bien is français. In English, you would say very good. Oh, very good. Oui, exactement. La atmosphere is très bien, and la cuisine is très bien. If it's so good, why aren't there any customers here? My cuisine is not for all. Some people, they do not appreciate la haute I cannot remember cuisine. I thought everyone liked hot cuisine. Since I have lost Maggie, I do not have enough hands. You're running this place on your own now? Oui. For a moment. No one has answered my advertisement. Oh, pour moi. Please don't eyeball me while you say that. I am the chef. I am the manager. I'm also a trained aromatherapist. A roaming what? In French, vowels get participation trophies? Exactly. That's kind of something I found funny. I feel bad though. I would have liked to learn more French, maybe. But my French teacher in junior high, fucking... he was such a shitter. Like, she barely spoke the language. She hated every student she ever had, even ones that tried to suck up to her. Like, it's one of those things, like with work, if it's a bad teacher, you're not going to be learning. You're going to want to get out of there as fast as fucking possible. There's a sexy kind of MLM. Actually, fuck, this is MLM both. I mean, you do you, bud. Men loving men? Oh, I see. A practitioner of aromatherapy. The art of soothing the soul with the delicate floral aromas. Delicate. The smell coming from that bottle earlier was anything but. So, could you tell me what you know about the incident? The fun one? Okay. The end. Makes me sad to remember it, yet I remember it so well. Worse than a month has passed since it happened. Yeah, I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. But why is there still a massive fucking wet coffee stain there? Bergamo is one hell of a scent? Oh yeah, I completely agree. Although bergamot and tea is really good. I think that's what's in Earl Grey tea, I think. And I fucking love Earl Grey tea with lemon and honey. That shit's banger as fuck. Especially when your throat's fucking tearing it. I guess it's been about a month since Maggie's sentencing. I'm just a default tea guy. That's a problem. People say quote-unquote default tea, but there's no such thing. There's different strains, different colorations. Black and green tea? Okay. As long as you're that specific. Like I was talking with Pris and we've had many an argument about fucking tea. Because I said my favorite tea is Earl Grey and she like well, I mean Wilbur red tea? Oh, I see. He So it was the 3rd of last month, just after 1 in the afternoon. The man who was in here for our coffee suddenly became ill. Because of the poison in his coffee? That is the truth as I know it. It was Maggie who took his drink to him. I was in the kitchen. I heard the sound of someone collapsing. I came out to see what it was. He was completely slumped in his chair. You know what I like, and a certain English cactus is gonna have my fucking neck for this, because I know she listens to my VODs. I like raspberry tea. Like tea with raspberry in it? That shit's good. You hate raspberries? Like raspberry tea, or? I came out to see what is it? He was dead? Mon Dieu, oui, he was dead. Maggie had passed out also. And this man who died, was he alone? Oui, monsieur. All alone. I know that Maggie said there was someone else, but... I see. Now, police, they asked me many times. Are you sure there was no one else at the table? They asked. But I'm not the only one. The old man said the same thing. Old man? What old man? So who is this old man that you mentioned? At the time of the murder, there was another customer in here. What? Someone else saw it? My, oui. As usual, he came alone that day. At the time of the murder, he was here. He saw it too. Funky BGM, yeah. He said the same thing. That there was no one else at the victim's table. But Maggie swears there were two people. My, mademoiselle, the lawyer, you cannot prove this, no? About the lawyer, that was me, I suppose. Ma bien, sir. Wow, he's the first person who said it wasn't me. Don't kid yourself, Nick. Now who's the one making stuff up? Found the sports paper in the magazine rack here. One of my customers must have left it behind. Do you have any idea which customer it was? The only ideas I have, mademoiselle, I save for my kitchen. I'm not a lawyer myself. I do not wish to speak out of turn. But your defense in court that day was a little... how do you say? Lacking, perhaps? Even a Frenchman who cannot speak any English could have done a better job. You were very cool, though. Oh, oui, oui. And so handsome. Oh, I wonder just how bad the defense could have been. Every time you opened your mouth, the whole courthouse stirred. Oh man, that is something I don't want to imagine. Okay. Please, monsieur, there was no need to show me that. You're on Phoenix right. Is the worst attorney in the town. I think I can imagine how he formed this completely wrong impression of me. The last time we met, did I show you this badge? Oui, you flashed it to everyone in the restaurant. Looks like Reverse Phoenix is a bigger fan of flashing stuff than you are, Nick. Maggie was a policewoman once, n'est-ce pas? Yes, but she had to quit for reasons beyond her control. Oui, oui. She was the suspect in the murder investigation, no? Oh, you know about that? That is why I gave her to the perfume for the happiness. Happiness perfume. We blended for bergamot, like I have given to you before. But she's been arrested again. I felt guilty this time. This is true. Her natural aroma of unhappiness must have been very strong. Just admit it, your perfume doesn't work. I'm not surprised that she was the prime suspect. After something like that took place before my very eyes. Didn't you just say he was in the kitchen? Something like what? What's this guy talking about? Does this mean Maggie did have a motive? We've got to ask this guy for more info stat. When Maggie took the coffee over to the victim, did anything happen? You could say so. So what happened? No, it was nothing. Look, Maggie says she didn't even know the guy. But she's been indicted for murder. The prosecution must have come up with some kind of motive. It is true. If there's anything at all between Maggie and the victim, it could be relevant. So please tell us anything you know. Oh, fuck. Cyclops. No way. What are we gonna do, Nick? We should have to remove... What the? What's wrong? The Magatama. It's gone. Huh? I had it in my pocket, but it's vanished into thin air. What? But I could see the Cyclops. Maybe that means the Magatama's nearby? Mr. Armstrong, can I just confirm something with you again? Tell me where the victim was sitting. Was anyone else sitting there? That is a question you will have to ask him yourselves. Huh? Him? The old man spends all of his time in, on the park. A park? Oh, a park? What park's that? Behind the restaurant. It's called Vitamin Square. Thank you. Je vous en prie, my dear. Let's go check out this Vitamin Square right now, Nick. I noticed it was gone, but I thought it was just wouldn't appear unless I unlocked it. Water. Please don't tell me we're about to get really fucking creepy. An old man near a playground. I really hope this doesn't go where I think. Alright. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Hey, Nick. That's the guy, right? Isn't it the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. This feels like a Sphinx thing to do. My grumpiness threat level has just raised to red. Excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes. I just want to ask you a couple questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? But a nose? Yeah. He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this. Hey. Excuse me, sir, can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribien. Ah, it's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace. A disgrace. An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing, you mean her uniform? The youth of today, they do not have any shame. No shame, I tell you, not 1 ounce. But the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty. Oh boy. What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Destroyed. You go to Tribien a lot? Huh. Miserable excuse for a restaurant? Like garbage they serve in there is not food. Where's the sushi, the tempura, the rice? Tribien is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not those snooty snacks. What about those shameless girls? In the waitresses? You can see all the way up to their... Yes, the waitresses. I have a blanket on top of me, and like my feet are down, and I feel an Elohim between my legs. Like underneath the blanket. Their ankles, how scandalous. Those harlots! Practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. Ha! It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable. Certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates it so much, why does he keep going? Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Haha, take that. Yeah, this feels like a Sphinx thing to do. Just fucking huck seeds at pigeons. He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a Cyclock or two. Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Megatama right now, huh? Remember, Nick, that Megatama is only on loan. You better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm going to be in a world of pain. Wait, can I use Mia? Never mind. He seemed just muffled whenever, like, how revealing some things were. So I was gonna say, if we got Mia's booba, then maybe we could actually, like, you know. Just quick show him porn to get him to confess. Nice. Hold on a second, I want to see something.
Hello, dear. Hi, Daniel boy.
Who wants to see Cat? He's being a little funny today. Is it a yes, Gumbo, or no? Yes? Okay. I'll post it on the Discord then. Man, I want to play DRG. I'm thinking tomorrow we should. That way we can also encourage a couple people to get promoted, because I want to get like a bunch of people to do an elite deep dive. Also, I well and truly hate the new layout on Discord mobile. That's why you should wait until tomorrow, Gumbo, because I'll be doing it tomorrow. Alright, I posted Elohim. Oh la la, you have such a pretty smile, my petite tulip. Who, me? Oui, la smile is the most important thing for us girls, n'est-ce pas? Is this guy trans? Sure. You want a job here? It is yours, precious. Mon Dieu, what beauty. That's my sister. Ah, oui, another delight. But you have a certain je ne sais quoi that I do not sense from your sister. I do? So throw your head eye. Thrust out your feminine features. Oh, fuck me, what am I getting? Do not lose art, my fille. You are a woman extraordinaire. Do I look like I need cheering up or something? It is hard to imagine, I know, but I was an apprentice for 5 years in La Gay Paris. Wow, in Paris? There's something the chef here said to me that made me decide to open my own restaurant. What was it? That awful man said to me, "You must train for another 10 years." Oh, it's such a shock. So unexpected. But you would have to be a fool to do this, no? So he's not a good chef and not a good aromatherapist. Did this guy kill him? Ooh, there's a magazine here. I never actually looked around. What's that? Elohim? I don't know what happened, but I felt my chair behind start jostling quickly. And Elohim comes running up, but now he's all shaky. Give me a second to calm my cat down. Guys, wiki page, and I found something even worse than being French. Well, first of all, there's nothing bad with being French. It's okay, tiny boy. It's okay. Did I hurt you? Oh, the purse started. I don't know if it's a spoiler that somehow plays into this case. Do you think it's spoiler based? Message it to newbie, ask him, and then see if it's a spoiler or not. Oh. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue picking up something someone else threw away. Wait, did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Gah, that's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. I thought you wanted so bad. I don't want to give it up. What crimes did I commit? Gumbo found an interesting detail about Armstrong and he wants to say it before, or say but not if it's a spoiler. Hey, that's mine. Hey look, pigeon. Look at all those chickens. Yeah, and heaps of them too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Both stink like fuck. Poor things. They can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? You're overthinking this one just by a smidge, Maya. It was revealed outside of the game? Okay. Well, keep in mind, if it's revealed in the anime, it also might be a spoiler. He's not even French, that bastard. Oh, okay. I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really, you? Sure, finding iron filings in the center with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron filings? Wow, that's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I used to find way back when. You want them? No. Gumbo, you have legitimately got to stop. This place is so fruity. It's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. And an apple slide is perfect for you. What is so perfect about it? Oh, come now. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. Woo! No way. I'd get covered in sand if I slid down from that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try too. Hey Gumbo, you want to ride the banana? And I wish you could force him to do the slide. Ooh, Phoenix. Mademoiselle. Yes? Are you looking for the job? What? No, I was just... Let me see. Your style is unpew different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitations. You have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I'll teach you everything I know. Nick, help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both? It's really tight behind the cash register counter. Did Mr. Armstrong even get in there? If he got in, could he get out again? You're just like you shit, but you're hot, take the job. That's a lot of employers nowadays. Mr. Armstrong must be a really big neat freak. He's already got the table ready to go. If only the food in this place was edible. This must be the table where the poisoning occurred. The stains tell the story well. The whole area is still cordoned off with the police tape. I guess it must be still under investigation. Oh. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. Guess if I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Okay. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? Well, that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to know, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. Your trial has been approved. Court's sitting at 10 AM tomorrow. And Goto's gonna be the prosecutor. Oh, him. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again... yes? I'll make sure you get locked up good for it, you got it? So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close. You know. Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? I was just hurt. It wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe was sure sweating up a storm over nothing. Ah, so that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. Oh. That's adorable. I love it when... I love the trope of big oaf character falls in love. It's always been one of my favorites. I don't like her or anything. I was Note to self, gossip with Maya about this later. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You've got to keep it a secret. Got it? Sure. Would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. So I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elg. He was a computer programmer. I see, a programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. I'm gonna get murdered in a fancy restaurant. This is my future. Well, like I've always, it's probably the same fate as me, because like I said, there's no knowing my fate. I'm gonna probably die in two different ways: being a stupid fucking moron, or death by food. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But the motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding. What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm really busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Well, consider yourself, okay? What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case, and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She's... okay. So she's a bit out there, and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop. It's not exactly complimentary, you know? Oh, thanks to iDraw. Parrish? Fuck, really? No words from Checks? I have like a bubble in my back I'm trying to pop. And thank you for that, Jay. Self-care? What the fuck is hazelnut? It's a nut. It's literally in the word. It's quite delicious. It's what Nutella's made out of. Nutella? Nutella? I don't know anymore. Yeah, Nutella's ass and I hate it. Well, I hate you, Gumbo, but you don't see me complaining. I'm sorry. That sounded really, really rude. I didn't mean it like that. Hazelnut is a lying, deceptive bastard. Well, keep in mind, it's a hazelnut butter combined with cocoa. Cocoa is the main thing in Nutella. It's like a chocolatey peanut butter, but less strong on the peanut butter flavor. So what do you think really happened? And just how contradictory is her testimony? They've always got a, like, tea. This is basically chocolate milk. Alright. My mom broke 2 of her teeth eating hazelnuts. That's interesting. Actually, I can't really say it's weird because I had a friend shatter a tooth trying to bite a pistachio, like the shell of it. You got my dad's good teeth? The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD, oh yeah. She did mention something about a CD. CD's nuts, got him. And there was a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table, not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front of his hoodie. Radio? You didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling that Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Oh wait. I wasn't at the trial myself. But I asked this one detective I know how your defense was. What did he say? He started off by saying, "I'm at a complete loss for words." But he must have found some quick. Because he went on for about how bad you were for an hour. But did you suck so much it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty? Looks like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty. What's that? The sports paper? Yeah. I found it in the magazine rack at Tribulations. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. And take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey. What is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Oh, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Ah, it's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey pal, I'm gonna borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? It'd be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. I bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. I presented Gumshoe to Gumshoe and he said, "I'm such a loser." Oh. I had high hopes for Maggie. I was gonna make her the best detective there ever was. Then all of a sudden she was charged with murder and arrested. I never saw it coming. Never imagined they'd find her guilty. I hate myself for not being able to do anything. It's okay, Detective Gumshoe. We still have a chance to make this right. Okay, so I did learn. Actually, I think Newbie told me that Gumshoe does not make an appearance in any of the new games. However, if they make a game past Spirit of Justice, I really well and truly hope that Gumbo and Maggie are married. I think that would be hilarious and adorable. Is anybody in agreement with me on this? Did I say Gumbo or did I say I meant Gumshoe? Fuck it, you know what I mean, Gumbo. Still have a chance to make this right. You know what? You're not such a bad guy after all, pal. chef at Tribulations, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of the toxins. And he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders. Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? I like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I can't stop thinking that he's involved in this case somehow. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have. But I'm not so much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words. Oh. Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her or for himself? So what exactly is it that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? It's kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected to the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kind of unimportant, gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Like, how about this? You go to Tribune and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Excuse me. Don't suppose I get a choice in this, huh? Guess I better find more about the chef. Fuck's sake. More about the chef in Tribune, then report back to Gumshoe. Uh-oh. Scent of flower sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh, hello. Who was that just now? A customer? She sort of a dark aura about her. Ah, welcome. B Avenue. Oh, what a cute voice. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya. Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe, but it's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Who was that woman I just saw? Oh. Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. So how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work at the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my give me a tip smile. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment. Or so he says. How much is it? It's a twin tea set. So it's $20, of course. The twin tea set, I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. Kind of expensive. What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. Not every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Twin Tea, 2 towers, Armstrong did 9/11. I should not be laughing at that. Fuck me. For fuck's sake. Oh, fuck, I'm a terrible person. About the lunch. Oh, fine choice, sir. No, get you in a lunch special, please. With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. I was really getting into this. So much is this set lunch then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45. $15 for a drink, salad, dessert, and a gift. Fuck me sideways. Yeah, wait a second, Maya. Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are. Our deluxe fortify lunch set. Whoa. A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with a balsamic vinaigrette. Give me a second. That kind of seems repulsive. What the fuck? Because an abalone is a sea snail, I think. So it's lobster and sea snail. What's a fricassee? Savory fried pastry, often filled with tuna, hard-boiled egg, olives, harissa, preserved lemons, capers, and mashed potato. Why do they eat snails? Why not? I would at least eat one escargot just to say I have. I'm trying to think. A pastry filled with lobster and lobster mashed potatoes, sea snail, hard-boiled egg, olives with a balsamic vinaigrette. That actually does kind of sound nasty, to be quite honest with you. Because I'm thinking of like probably the sour and the bitter from the combined with the lobster. It does not sound pleasant to me. Bon appetit. Thanks. Come on, Nick, hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? Alright, down the hatch it goes. Well? Are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you'd better polish off that plate. I just remembered. I gotta clean the toilets. Hey. Can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Yeah, I kind of figured. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Now what was that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? That sounds tasty. Hey, wait up, Maya. What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Aren't you gonna show me around? Tisk, there goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. Better conduct a search in the kitchen myself. And here it is. Famous Tribulations kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce. What's that? Isn't that used in Chinese food? Heck, look. Right there on the counter. Magatama, what's it doing in here? What indeed? I like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake. A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. Fuck, now I want a nice, I want a fruity cheesecake with a graham cracker crust. You can only... Key lime pies and cheesecake. in my opinion, should only ever have graham cracker crusts. Because that shit slaps 6 ways from Sunday. And if you disagree with me, DM me. What's this? Looks like a treasure chest or something. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? Now, this is one large mirror. But this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? Looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems, cool. Read one out. And then say it in your best French accent, with intensity, okay? Okay, here's one, ahem. It's called... Printemps. There's the 2 of them, like actors from a film. The coffee's still undrunk. Sweet nothing is over too soon. On that Sunday morning. The foolish cocktail so delicious. It's the last sip of your tea and I know what I must do. And I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must. Huh? That's it? Yeah, that's a poem for you. What are these lace curtains for? I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd be perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under those. How do you respond to something like that? That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. Must be the lobster and abalone fricassee with the balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. Oh, there's a bike here. The old guy's not here anymore. That's right, and I still have some unanswered questions for him. Scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. It must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked. I'm gonna stop. I'm not. Hey, what did you think you was doing with my bike? You've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing? New ride? Isn't that kind of an old vehicle? You're gonna pay for this. It wasn't me, I was just passing by. Hey. Then who's the one that covered my saddle in crap? Wait, did they actually just say crap in this game? I think it's the first instance of a quote-unquote swear. Wow, you're gonna pay. You catch my drift? No, wait a second. I'm not a pigeon, so I couldn't have done it. A wise guy, eh? I had to beat you so hard it'll feel like you were smooching the express train. Uh-oh. Better watch your back. This ain't over. You did it. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and then you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What did you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright? You saying you Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you're a wise guy too, huh? Because I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm the one and only. What? Out of my way, I got a cruise. He's gone. I feel that guy wasn't my phony. Was he? He wasn't anything like me. Guess I better make a note of the scooter. So this is identity theft, yeah. Pathetic. Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that. And you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time then? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. More like you had some cowering to do. Are you regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just that if you dislike it so much, why do you keep going? Why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Haha, take that. I knew it. This old guy has got something to hide. But what could it be? He's secretly very, very gay. Actually. Sammy told me the truth. Why are you a regular at a restaurant that you dislike so much? Isn't it obvious? People only have one reason to go to restaurants. To eat. To eat? Is that the whole truth? What do you mean? I don't think he goes to that restaurant for the food at all. You insolent brat, how dare you accuse me? What proof have you got? I can tell you that you nor anyone else in the world would go to that place for food. Proof is in the pudding. Or in this case, the lunch menu. That's the twin tea set. What if he's like Armstrong's secret dad? That interesting. The food at Tribulations is terrible and expensive. You're wrong. It's cheap. Huh? I'm rich. I inherited money when I was a boy. Yes, I'm stinking rich. I haven't done a job of work since I was born, other than feeding the pigeons. What a load of crock. It's another story, but the price, it's nothing to me. So you're saying that you go there because you've got money to burn? Exactly. I have so much cash, I go for a swim in my money vault every day. Unfortunately, that's a lie. What? You don't have money to burn. You're flat broke. This is yours, right? My magazine. Why would a rich retiree be looking for a job? So what? Scrooge McDonk, yeah. So I was looking for a job. I'm buying a lot at the moment. I ain't spending money. Oh? I go to that restaurant for food. I go for the Javachino. Yeah, I think you mean a cappuccino. Anyway, how much does a cappuccino cost there? $8. Those would better be some golden beans. What's your problem? Think a poor man would be better off drinking dishwater, do you? Is that it? No, I wasn't thinking that. I was wondering if the coffee there was really that great. No, it's not, but anyway, yes. That place has free newspapers to read every day. Newspapers? Exactly. They don't want me hanging around at home, so I go there. I'm sorry, sir, but there are no free papers to read at Tribulations. Fuck, I was gonna present the thing, but, Gumshoe has it. Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? That go back to me about that newspaper you gave me. You must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They see the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Alec, no doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. MC Bomber. I got the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, I guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me with whatever you find in that restaurant. Okay, pal? Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. You got one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree? Cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Mind letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. I had a hunch there was something funny about that chef. You suspected John Armstrong? I got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. So what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Tribulations, pal? Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nicer on me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. The place is clean and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... yeah, I guess it's probably the food. Real scoop on the guy, he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 under. Oh my god. Holy that's fuck. Wow. $500,000? Are we talking dollars? Yeah, hey. If it wasn't Sterling, he'd be really in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. This case is full of surprises. I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. Oh, I have to start the... oh, fuck, okay. Give me a second, I'm gonna re-enable my right click. Alright, let me re-enable left redisable my right click. Take a look at this. What is it? It's a newspaper I found behind the magazine rack at Tribulations. So, what of it? This was the only paper there, and it's dated more than 1 month ago. What? You see what I'm getting at here? That restaurant doesn't get newspapers. This is just one that a customer happened to leave behind. Tell me, why are you so determined to hide the truth? I'm not hiding anything. I'm going to have to put this guy out of his misery. Listen, the real reason why you go to Tribune so much, or so much to Tribune is... Oh, don't tell me he's a fucking pervert. Why does this guy know jack shit about the restaurant? We'll probably see why. What are you asking me about that girl for? She was a waitress at Tribune. Ah. Therefore, the answer to the mystery of why an old man would drink expensive coffee at a terrible restaurant is the waitress. But I don't recognize that face. And you're probably telling the truth here. Because you weren't looking at the girl's face, but at her outfit. That's the truth, isn't it? You became a regular at the restaurant because of the waitress's uniform. A uniform is all you could think about, isn't it? I can't take it. To you, that waitress was your... Enough, please, no more. Stop saying that word. Stop saying waitress. Stop it, stop it, stop it. I thought I was going to say ass. Sir? Yes, it's true. I was there for the young girl. Fine, so I'm a dirty, wicked, sinful old devil. No, I didn't mean it like that. I even get one of those lousy cups of Javachino every time, for $8. All because of the servant girl. Punish me, lock me up. Really, that's not what I'm here for. You'll be the same. Another 20 years and you'll understand what it's like. You'll know how painful it is to be an old man like me. No, really. Listen, sir. Stop calling me that. I have a name, you know, boy. So show some respect, I am Victor Kudo. Sorry, Mr. Kudo. You young ones think you know it all, don't you? Well, I'm not saying another word. I won't tell you anything more. This guy was in the restaurant at the time of the incident, which means I have to hear his testimony one way or another. I don't believe this. I even broke his psych locks and everything. Guess I'll have to try to get him when he's in a better mood. Fuck's sake, I don't want to present. Present Maya. Nope. He looks like one of those grouchy old man types. Yeah, it's okay though. I don't mind guys like that. But if he's involved with the case somehow, that's a different story. Sure. Here's a tip for you, pal. If you want to get information out of a guy like that, you're gonna have to find his weakness and try to get under his skin. His weakness? I wonder what that might be. Can I try to move Maya to Kudo? As creepy as that would be. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, it's that old man. Is he still feeding the pigeons? Yeah, he fed me as well. I got a bunch of those seeds in my eyes. Ooh, ouch. Hey Mayo, would you mind coming with me for a while? Me? Why? There's something I really want to ask that old man. Sure, okay. I'll just get changed. Nope, hang on. Can you go like that? Phoenix, you could sound any less creepy if you tried. I guess? Sir? You again? Hmm. Well, well, I see. Nick? His eyes are burning into me. It's okay, I think it's going pretty well. Ah. Huh? You're still just a little child. Run along and play on the slide, alright? Play on the slide? Ah, we were so close. Just a little more and he would have spilled. Pigeon. Yeah. Phoenix should be alright. Rest her along with. I don't think so, Gumbo. Yeah, maybe, yeah, I could see it. How can we crack this guy? Excuse me, please, sir. Why, can't you see I'm feeding the pigeon? Oh no. Of course, Deus Ex Machina. Mia? Well, if you don't mind, sir, I'd really love to talk with you. Yes. Of course, certainly. I'm Victor Kudo. Oh boy. Is the cursed Deus Ex Machina so far? Yeah, exactly. In from beyond the grave. Wow. This is so fucked. About the incident. You mean the man who died after drinking the Javachino? So is that necrophilia? As fucked as that is, probably. It's like he's a different person. It's quite a shock, even for me. He was a strange looking boy. The girl took the Javachino over to him, you see? And what was the customer alone? Definitely. He was the only person at the table. They took one sip of his Javachino and he said something like, "Ugh," and then collapsed. Dead. Can you wear a maid outfit, please? Stavrid, I would like you to turn your attention to my tags of my stream. I wore a maid outfit one time on this stream, and nobody ever fucking realized. Will I tell you when? No. You guys never figured it out. You guys never said anything. I'm not one to bend over backwards. When it was when you cosplayed as Pris? Yes, that's when it was. But no, it's... I had an ex-streamer friend kind of bend over backwards for his chat. Like, too much, in my opinion. And it formed a... He twist... It wasn't even that the chat wanted it. He twisted things so far that he came across... He reformed himself into what he thought chat wanted. When nobody really asked for it. Oh, how terrifying. You're so good at listening, aren't you? I'll tell you anything, whatever you want to know. Hee hee hee. He certainly seems to be telling the truth now. But it looks like Mr. Kudo didn't see this other man either. Do you like the food at Tribulations? Well, of course. I'm really quite a sophisticated man. I was a young businessman once, you know? I set up a casino in London. Really? How interesting. Eating the food at that restaurant really takes me back to my days in France. What a lovely story. London is in England, not France. Oh yes, France is wonderful. I'd love to show you around the city sometime. It's too much. I can't take it. I want France. Ha ha ha. Can't believe Mia's laughing at the guy. Yeah. There's no way that man went to France. Yeah, exactly. If he did, he would have gotten deported. Yeah. You visit Tribulations a lot, don't you? Of course, I mean, yes. I'd like to come and see you there. Really? Oh, you flatter me so. The owner would be delighted to welcome you, I'm sure. Be careful of that chef, my dear. The chef? You mean Mr. Armstrong? That's right, the man's an ex-con. Why is my phone going off? He's an ex-con. He conned a person out of the French accent. That's what happened. MLM guy. Whatever did Mr. Armstrong do? Oh, no. I can't take this. Mia's really got this guy eating out of her hand. You steal things. From his customers. From his customers. Gloves, handkerchiefs, little things mainly. He's a pilferer, so you better be careful around him, my dear. Are you sure about this? Of course. He was arrested for it once. I was in there when it happened, having my Javachino. He really is a regular. Let me write you a little haiku about it. A haiku? Japanese poem. It'll explain all you need to know about that chef. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. If he takes anything again, you let me know. If it's not too expensive, I'll buy you a replacement. Sorry, give me a second, guys. Poor guy. You couldn't do enough for Mia. Okay, Phoenix. That's about as much as I can do to help. Thanks, Mia. I got some really important information thanks to you. Honestly, I can't believe Maya called me for something like this. Yeah, I could see Maya conning. Just because it's like, oh, I'm fucking dead anyways. Why not do stupid shit? Guess it's about time to wrap up today's investigation. Had enough of being a waitress? Yeah, plus no one came to the restaurant. Oh la la, Mademoiselle Maya. No. How can you leave me like this? I'm sorry? That reminds me. Mr. Armstrong had a side clock or 3, didn't he? I'm going to have to break those. Mr. Armstrong. I hope you won't mind, but I'd like to have another word with you. Volunteers, of course. First of all. Okay, for a second I thought he would have stolen something again, so I had to check. What is happening? I do not like this horrible feeling. I have to know the truth. What happened that day? Allures. I will confess everything. Just don't hurt me. Huh? Oh, that was a new world record. It was a lottery ticket. A lottery ticket? The man who died here had a lottery ticket. For $500,000. $500,000? Oui, but after the incident, this ticket... It disappeared. The ticket disappeared. This was the motive that the prosecution gave for Maggie. They said that she poisoned the man after the $500,000 lottery ticket. Why didn't you tell me about this sooner? My lord. You've been trying to hide this information about the lottery ticket from me. I want to know the reason why. No, monsieur, you doubt me? But I have confessed everything. I have confessed to you everything I know. Mr. Armstrong. $500,000 lottery ticket. I think I know who took it. I think the winning lottery ticket was stolen by this person. Mr. Armstrong, I believe there's a very high probability that it was you. Yeah. Wow. That was one piercing scream, even for a man like him. My pourquoi moi? Moi. Why? You have no evidence. I'm not masked to mask. I'm not the kind of person who steals the property of others. Sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Armstrong, but I have evidence to the contrary. I present to you proof that you have stolen from others in the past. What is this? A poem? Oh, monsieur, you must know me so well. I adore poems. Please read it. I put some feeling into it. Convicted before, a wicked man or woman, repeat offender. I'm sorry to have to bring it up, Mr. Armstrong, but you have been arrested for stealing from your customers before, haven't you? Mon Dieu. Le mensonge? You are a liar? You deny it. Do not make me make la false accusations, s'il vous plaît. So do you have any proof? I want to see the incontestable proof that I've ever stolen from one of my customers. Seems old habits die hard, Mr. Armstrong. Well, what is that? This is my Magatama. I found it in your kitchen. No. Oh, that scream was just about broke some windows. I have a weakness for little trinkets of the figurines. My hand, it just slips out. I cannot stop it. You've stolen handkerchiefs, gloves, and other things from your customers, right? Oui, it is the truth. Just a timid little girl inside, monsieur. A timid little girl. Besides, this time, it was not a less small trinket, oui? It was $500,000. Mine, no. Why would I steal it? I have no need for such money. Really now? Oh, monsieur, what is it? Isn't it true that you're in some pretty serious trouble? And that you are in desperate need of a large amount of cash? This restaurant is deep in the red, isn't it? Ah. You have a loan to the tune of $500,000. That lottery ticket would have wiped your debts. Oh, Mr. Armstrong, what do you have to say for yourself now? Nailed it. Mr. Armstrong, he said the victim had a winning lottery ticket for $500,000. How did you know he had something like that in the first place? The man, he was listening to the radio with his earpiece. Maggie said something about that too. Winning number was announced on the news, I think. All of a sudden, he exploded. Yes, $500,000, he shouted. And the ticket? He had all of his tickets spread out on the table. I was so desperately in need of money, so I put the poison in his coffee. No. Oh no, you naughty man. I simply helped myself to one of his tickets. What? The victim collapsed and Maggie passed out. I thought to myself, pourquoi pas? He had so many of them. Yeah, but only one of them was the winning ticket, right? How could you do that, Mr. Armstrong? Maggie was arrested because of you. No, this is not true. I did not take it. Let's take it for $500,000, I mean. You just told us you did. You said you took a ticket. No, my fee. It was not... That's enough. Huh? Mr. Oh, fuck. Mr. Godo. What the heck are you doing here? He's going to fucking seduce me in the back of the kitchen, isn't he? Ah, shit. What the heck are you doing here? This is without a doubt the worst coffee I've ever tasted, Mr. Armstrong. You came in here for coffee? Does this craving for coffee have no bounds? Perhaps Mr. Armstrong stole one of the victim's tickets on the day in question. I am the airhead, no? It's just a pretty little girl everyone is laughing at. But in that case, Maggie shouldn't be the only one under suspicion. He had the wrong ticket. What? Mr. Armstrong made off with the winning ticket's pretty neighbor. So the ticket he took was worthless. Not quite. He did win something. $1. You see, I'm just a pretty face. Without my looks, I have nothing. So, what happened to the winning ticket then? The one he meant to steal? Indeed, what did happen to it? I don't like spoiling myself by watching trailers, so... We'll just wait and see how the movie turns out tomorrow, won't we? Sex music in this restaurant is very fitting. Yes? No? I don't know. To be honest though, I've always loved the like his suit. The like teal and the stripes. I think that goes really well. Like he looks badass, but not like in your face badass, you know? Save for the red visor, but that's I guess. Yeah. Voila, you two. Time to laugh at the pretty little airhead. Looks like I won't be needing this note anymore. Victor's note thrown in the trash. Looks like we got a new mystery now. Namely, where did the winning ticket go? Got a bad feeling about this. Well, anyway. Can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this. And certainly not again. I would fuck Godo. He does seem like a... I am by no means a gay man. I'm not even bi. But he does seem like someone who'd be good at loving, to be quite honest with you. He's stern, but he's not harsh. Does it make sense? Can't let Maggie suffer any longer for this, and certainly not again. Okay. I never said hot dom. I just said he'd be like a good partner. In bed, up to you. In a relationship, maybe. I feel like Goto being bangable is universal. Like I said, up to you. Give me a second here. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. My mom just came home from work and I had to make sure she was okay. She's been suffering from pains as of late. Let us figure out who to raid. Who to raid. Who to raid. Who to raid. Let me fucking mute this thing. Hope you had a nice day. It was okay. She does prep work for a restaurant, so. Uh-oh, but the cat's fucking wired now. Oh, Avery's on. Let's raid Avery. And the married message will be... Allures, a raid. I hope everybody has a good day. Or night, depending on where you are. At least I wasn't absolutely confused at all avenues in the stream. Like, I feel terrible when I just get lost in circles in this game and just be like, wait, where do I have to go on this? But I'm glad you guys kind of stick it out with me. And I shall fall into a coma? Good. Get rest. Sleep lots. And I think tomorrow I'm going to play Deep Rock. Sphinx, are you going to join in as well? Same goes to y'all? Yeah. Sphinx, you should join in tomorrow because we're going to be doing some XP grinding. And hopefully, come the Yuletide event. Take care of your flesh vessels? Yeah. Hopefully, come time for the Yuletide event, we can have like a more than 4-person elite deep dive. No, not elite dive, just a deep dive. Anyhow, take care, everyone, and have yourselves a good night.